Alright guys, what's going on? Zay11's here back, and in this video I'm just going to break down the customization in Mortal Kombat 11 for all of the characters, and it just went off on me. So we're about to go to the customization screen, and I'm going to try to break down this as simple and easy as I can. Each character has gears, cosmetics, and augments. The gears are basically what the character has that's changeable on the character. The cosmetics is basically the skins and the intros and victories and all the other stuff. Then the augments, well, we really don't know what augments are, but I can try to briefly explain it later on in the video. So if we go to the character customization, you will see basically this screen. This screen comes up for everybody, but what you see at the bottom is different depending on who you pick. Variant is basically, it's really simple. It's basically different class setups, if you want to call it like that. You can have different custom variations depending on however many that you want to make, and these are basically what you will use when you pick your character. Going into the customization, you have 4 different things that you can choose from to customize, which is the gear, the cosmetics, the abilities, and the AI behavior. Gear is pretty simple. It's really what the character is wearing. And like, for example, Scarlet, she has different masks that she wears. There's a couple of different ones. She has a different sword that she uses in battle that you can switch up. And also she has different blood vials that you will actually see in game, which is really sweet. Now, depending on which character you have, they all have different customizations, so be wary when that happens. Just know that the same thing that you see on Scarlet's gears, you won't see on another person's gear. Also, talking about the gear, we also have augment sockets. Now, augment sockets are really closed in the beta. We can't have anything to do with the augment sockets. However, I do feel like they're going to add another type of customization to the sword or to the character's gear somehow, some way. I don't really know how, but I just feel like that's going to be what augment sockets are. Moving on to cosmetics, we have the skins, the cinematics, and also the finishers. The finishers is basically which fatality you will have, which brutality you will have, and the end of round taunts that you will have at the end of the round. I'm guessing we only have 2 fatalities for each character, but I'm assuming that they're going to add more fatalities to each character as the game comes out and the game progresses and stuff like that. You see that these little blue and green little arrows, I'm going to talk about that shortly because that's actually, I have a different feeling for what that's for. Moving on, we have cinematics. The cinematics are basically the intros and the victories. The intros are basically how the character gets into the stage. It's not the same as what the characters will talk, like what they will say to each other. It's more of how they will come into the stage, and what happens when you actually win the game without a fatality is actually what the victories are. Moving on to the final thing in cosmetics, which is the skins. The skins are basically skins that, you know, you change during the game. It's not much to it, honestly. It's just, you know, different little skins you can have. So far, we only have 12 skins for each character, and we have like a couple of more at the bottom, which is locked, of course, because the game isn't officially out yet. But here's the problem that I have with this. I believe we will have some type of form of currency in the game where we have to buy different skins. The reason I said this is because if you go to the gear and you see under the name Cartridge Sawblade, you see normal, right? You see normal, but if you go to cosmetics and you go to the blue bud, you see mortal and green. Then if you go to a different skin, her skin, you see under this, it's blue and it says mythic. I kind of feel like these are the rarities that they're going to be having for the skins and for the gears. It kind of makes me think that somehow we're going to get supply, not even supply drops, but maybe some type of informed currency that's going to make us buy skins, kind of like Fortnite is. I don't really know how people will actually feel about that yet, but I do also will understand if they will add some of these gears or a cosmetic that's locked into the crypt, which I think would be really cool to add them into the crypt. But we still can't use the crypt yet in the beta, of course, but we're going to wait till the full game comes out in order to explore the crypt. So that's the debatable issue in there. I'm moving on to abilities. These is basically your special moves that you can use in game. The way abilities works is pretty simple. I was lost at first, but now I know how they work. So basically, you have 3 ability swaps, or 3 ability slots on the right side, and you have a chance to pick up to 3 abilities to fill all 3 of those spots. Now there's some abilities, and it'll tell you in the bottom left where it says slots, some abilities take 1 slot, and there's some that take 2. As for her, she only has 1 in the beta, and that's the blood flow. Now for example, let's say if I wanted to use the killer clock, it takes up 1 slot, the blood ritual takes up another spot, then the crimson shield takes up another spot. That are 3 slots that are just now filled. Those are the special moves that I'm going to be having in game. Now for example, if I wanted to add in a 2 slot one, I would have to take off 2 slots off of the special moves list to add in this one to take up a total of 3 slots, because you know 1 plus 2 equals 3, of course. So it's not really that confusing. It was confusing when I first heard of it, but now that I know this, it's really not that hard. You just have to be careful what you pick and read the moves carefully, please. What I usually rock with Scarlet is these 3. These are just my favorite ones, honestly. So yeah, that's that. And finally, we have the AI attribution, aka the AI behaviors. This is basically really important for a game because this controls basically how your character moves in a fight. For example, I don't know if this is permanent, but I know most of the characters have an AI point of 60 out of 60 points, and they are all distributed through these lists. I personally have grappling 13, rushdown 13, combos, and reversals at 17, but you can also, you know, flip it from either one. Grappling, increased chance to perform throws, escapes, and improve anti-air. So basically, you're faster at grabbing and more efficient at grabbing. That's basically what grappling is. Going down to rushdown, you have an increased chance to perform a get-up attack in advance on the opponent. That's basically if you get on the ground and let's say you want to hurry up and do an uppercut. With this all the way up, you can do that a lot more faster. Combo, increased chance to perform longer combos. This is basically for people who loves to do combos and mix up different moves. Having this all the way up have a higher chance and make you more faster in order to pull off better combos. Reversal is basically you just have a better chance of actually, you know, reversing a move, or like if you block a move, you have a faster chance of striking to get a reversal on that person. Zoning, increased chance to perform will punishes, use projectiles, and maintain distance from the opponent. This is basically the RB button that you use in game to pick up items off of the map. You have a higher chance of doing that and a more better chance of actually picking up those weapons and actually using them against your opponent. And then finally is the runaway, and the runaway is basically backdash and jumping forward and stepping back a lot faster. The more this is up, the faster you actually move on the map. So that is actually it for the customization. I tried to give my brief summary of explaining it. That's the best way I can explain it. You also have this little photo thing, which I absolutely love. My queen. This is my queen Scarlet right here, man. I love Scarlet with a passion. Now, this is basically customization for Mortal Kombat 11. I tried my hardest to kind of keep it simple, but yet break it down so people will know what I'm talking about. So that's really going to be it for the customization. Now, since we're on the game, we might as well get some gameplay. So let's go do an online match really quick. Alright, let's hit it. The other gameplay was really bad because I had the wrong audio, but this is different.
Kotal gave us what he would not.
You've doomed the Percutans, Baraka.
Let's do it. About to get whooped, kid. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! Sit down, boy! Come here! Come here! You got a fatal blow. I gotta be careful, you got a fatal blow! Get out! Sit down, boy! Psych, boy, that's the wrong number! No, no, no. We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, he missed. Oh, he still got me. That's so funny. Oh, sit down. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Ow. Sit down. Boom! Give me them guns! I was probably so loud, I'm so sorry about that. It's lagging because he probably quit the game.
Scarlet.
He probably quit the game. Look at that. What a beauty, man. Skip rewards. I don't really care about the rewards that much. He quit the game. And I made him quit the game. What other better ways that to end off a video? So this video is so much better quality. I would hope so when I'm editing it. Pretty sure it is. But that is it for this video. If you like, give it a thumbs up. And I'm having so much fun with this game. I am doing a giveaway for this game. If I can hit 200 subscribers, so one person is going to be getting this game. I'm still doing that giveaway. So good luck to everybody who's in that. And I will see y'all in the next video.